everyone. Welcome to office hours here at Sales Process. My name is Tamara. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be going over, this is a special special office hours for the people who have attended Peng Jun's most recent event. And we are going to get your sales process accounts all set up today. We're going to go through an onboarding session to get your email set up, get all of your important information set up, get a couple of templates set up, and we're going to walk through what you were given as well as part of your account just to show you what you have access to. We're also going to pull in your domains today and up your email. So the thing to do to go through this is to make sure that you have your sales process account open on the screen, and also be logged in to where you purchased your domain. So wherever you purchased your domain, your domain registrar, so that might be like GoDaddy, Namecheap, Cloudflare, Bluehost are just a few of the names. But any domain registrar, if you can be logged into that and have your sales process up on the screen, we will get started. All right, so the very first thing with your onboarding that is important to set up in your account is, I'm going to share my screen here. So here's your sales process account. This is probably the screen that you're on here. And the first place we need to go is down here into settings, right at the very bottom in the left-hand corner. And we're going to click on settings. And the first thing that you're going to see here is your business profile. Now, that's really important to set up. So here, you're going to want to upload your business logo. It's going to give you a size, like a image size that's going to be best for this. So it's 350 by 180 pixels. And the file size has to be less than 2.5 megabytes. But we want to upload that here. And the reason this area is important to set up is because certain aspects of your sales process account is going to pull this information to populate other areas, like your receipts for your customers. It's going to pull your business logo. It's going to pull your business address, your business name. So it's important to get this piece of it set up so that when your receipts and your invoices, if you ever want to send out an invoice, go out, that it has the proper information on it. So take a minute here to go in and set up your friendly business name. This here is for your legal business name. So those two may be different. They don't have to be, they can be exactly the same, but we'll set that up. You're also going to see here a business email. We will be changing that during this onboarding call, but whatever you have in there right now is fine. Just leave it. We'll get to changing it in a minute. You'll want to put in your business phone number. You can put in your business website. You don't have to just put in your business niche right now, but definitely complete this section and this section here. And I want to point out the most important piece of this is to make sure that your time zone for your business is set up correctly. Make sure that it's the time zone that you want to have. I see some questions coming in. Let me just check the chat here. Letitia has a question. When I take my subdomain, do I have to buy space memory to host the content of my subdomain? I only need the subdomain name. Yeah, you don't need to buy anything else. You just need your subdomain. That's it. Yeah, you don't need to purchase anything else. Don't purchase any hosting or any extra, like you don't have to purchase a security certificate. You don't have to purchase anything else like that. Mia can only stay for 1 hour. That's okay. Could you show the screen a bit bigger, please? It's too small. Let me see what I can do about that. Does that help at all? Now Letitia's asking if I have sales funnels and pages, is it possible to automatically repatriate everything to the sales process platform? No. So if you have pages built in another software called ClickFunnels, you can import those pages in here into sales process, but the styling gets a little bit messed up. If you have any sort of custom code on it or anything like that, it gets a little bit messed up. So you would have to rebuild the pages. It's almost faster to rebuild. No, it's another platform in French. Yeah, you would have to rebuild the pages then from scratch inside a sales process. Okay. So yes, let's get our business profiles set up, upload your logo. And of course, you can always come back here and finish this, but I want to point out that this is an important piece of it. You also want to have here an authorized representative filled out. So that's probably going to be yourself as the business owner, or if you have someone on your team that you want in this position, you would put their information here. And then the rest of this, you don't have to worry about this stuff down here. It's these two pieces here that are the most important. And once you get that filled out, we will move to the next section. So we're going to continue on with the domains now. We're going to import your domain that you want to use inside of your sales process account. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see a menu item down here called Domains. We're going to click on Domains. And we are going to, you can either purchase a domain inside of sales process or you can connect. We're going to connect a domain. Now, before we start, it is best to start with a clean, brand new domain. Okay. If you have a domain that you already have your website on, we can't pull that domain into sales process because that'll bring your website down, right? So we want to make sure that you're starting with a fresh domain, or if you are really wanting to keep your root domain, we need to create a subdomain to pull into sales process for you to be able to use. So please keep that in mind as we're setting this up. Do not pull in a domain that you already have things built on, because that will bring it down. Okay. Let me just check the two other questions Letitia has. What does it mean, premium workflow triggers and actions? Okay. And is it possible to edit and make posts directly from sales process to the social platforms? Yes. So there is a social planner inside of your sales process account. You'll find it under the marketing menu, and you can schedule posts to all the different social platforms. The only one you cannot schedule to is the platform X. X does not allow the APIs to connect. So unfortunately, we can't do that. But any other social platform you can connect to and schedule posts to. And then premium workflow triggers and actions are such things as webhooks, creating an integration between a Google Sheet and your sales process account so that you can populate information into that Google Sheet. Those are considered premium workflow triggers and actions. And you can identify those because they will have a crown beside the name of the trigger or the action in the automations. So you'll be able to identify those because they'll have a crown beside them. Okay. So we're going to go through here and connect our domain now. So I'm using a domain. What I'm going to do here is I clicked on the blue button to connect the domain, and I'm going to choose to connect it for my funnels, websites, and blogs. So I'm going to click on connect, and then I'm going to type in the name that I'm going to use. So the domain that I'm going to use is tamaratest.com. Okay. And then I'm going to click continue. Now here is the opportunity to just double check your spelling. Okay. And I want to make sure that this is checked because I also want to create a forwarding URL to the www version of my website name. So make sure that's checked here. And then we're going to click continue. Now, if your domain registrar is with GoDaddy, Cloudflare, Ionis, you have the opportunity to have all of your DNS records that you need set up automatically. Sales Process integrates with those domain registrars and sets up your records automatically. My domain is with Namecheap, and so I'm going to have to set up my records manually. So by records, these are what I mean. These are the two records here that I'm going to set up manually on my DNS panel inside of my registrar. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up an A record. And so I know that the host name is going to be the @. I'm just going to copy the required value here. So I'm going to click copy, and I'm going to go over to my registrar tab now in my browser. And I'm going to go and I'm going to add this record to my DNS panel inside of my registrar. So here you're going to have a feature in your domain manager. You'll have a place where you can add a new record. And so I'm going to click on add a new record. I'm going to choose an A record. In the host area, I'm going to put the @, and then I'm going to paste the value that I copied over from Sales Process, and I'm going to save that record. So now I've created that A record that I needed to create inside a Sales Process. So I created this first one. The second record that I need to create is a CNAME record, and the host part is the www version. And so all I'm going to copy is this piece here because I can type this piece in. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to come back over to my registrar, and I'm going to add a new record, and I'm going to find CNAME record, and I'm going to type in here www into the host name. And in my value, I'm going to paste in the information that I copied from Sales Process, and I'm going to save that record. So now I have the two records that it's asking me to set up to pull in my domain into Sales Process. How's everybody doing so far? Any questions? Let me check the chat. All right. So now what I want to do is in my Sales Process account, I'm going to click on Verify Records. And what this does is it's going to send out a request to my domain registrar, and it's going to check to make sure that I actually created those records inside there. And so it takes a second for it to verify. And you may even get an error response, and you may have to check again, like just verify the records again. But otherwise, you should be able to verify your records and it will pull that information in. And once it's complete, this screen will come up. And it's saying that your domain is pulled in, and it's asking you to connect it to a product. You don't have to do that right now. All we're doing here today is just getting your domain inside of your sales process account, okay? So we can just click on Proceed to Finish. And you're going to notice here when you do that, that there is a little yellow triangle, warning triangle here. All that means is that your domain is not connected to anything, okay? So that just means that when you're ready, when your funnel is built or when your website is built, you can then attach it to the domain. The domain is now pulled into your sales process account. I saw some questions come in. Let me check. Why did I choose funnel instead of website? I didn't choose anything, Letitia. Yeah. So Gina, yours says mine is invalid. So can you give me a little bit more information, Gina, when you say mine is invalid? Your domain is invalid? What's invalid?
I don't know if can I speak? I'm not sure if I can speak on it.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
coming up.
please.
So I've never done this before at all ever. So I've gone into the DNS record. I've gone in to set it up as an A record. I've put in the host name, so I've put @ and then the number as I've copied it over. It says 0.2 required. I didn't see that on the screen. I don't know if I've what I need to put in for that.
It's just asking. Yours just calls it something else. So the 0.2 is where you want to copy and paste that number.
Oh,
So the number is, I'll just show you here in my record. It's that your host is going to be the @ sign, and then yours, it'll probably say points to, or it'll say something else here besides value. That's where you're going to want to put that number in and
right.
save the
It's gone
record.
in. Yeah, I think it's gone in now. It's just saying it's pending. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so we have now set up a domain inside of your sales process account. If you are having any issues with this at all, I want to remind you that when you signed up for your sales process account, you would have received emails for your purchase. And if you are also invited to set up a one-on-one domain migration call. So if you're having trouble during this onboarding call getting your domain set up, please look for that email. It may have gone into your spam folder or your promotions folder, but it'll be an email from Sales Process that invites you to schedule a one-on-one domain migration call. And if you are having trouble with your domain in any way, schedule that call and we can get you fixed up. Okay. So Letitia is saying, I mean, when you begun, you chose domain, then funnel instead of WordPress. Yeah. So when I chose my domain, when you connect a domain in here, you have the option to set up the domain for funnels, websites, your store, a blog, a webinar. You have the option here. It's not showing. Let me just refresh my screen, see if that comes up a bit better. There's different places inside of your sales process account that you may use domains. And so that's what that's referring to. But you don't have to choose one or the other. I just chose funnels to bring in my domain. It's not hooked to anything at the moment, though. I'm just bringing it in to the sales process account. So I'll do that again. So yeah, so you can choose to connect your domains for your funnels and websites or you're going to be setting up, and we're going to do, this is step 2 here. We're going to be going into setting up our email marketing domain. You can use a WordPress. You can connect a WordPress site. You'll need a custom domain for a client portal if that's something that you need in the future, and also a branded domain. That's all. This here doesn't mean anything. I just pulled in a domain and then I can choose how I want to use that in the future. Okay. So on to step 2, where we are going to be setting up our custom email marketing domain. Okay. Now, the reason that we need an email marketing customs domain is because you need to be able to send your email out from your custom domain, and we don't ever want to use your root domain for email. The reason is because as a marketer, you're sending out batches of emails to your list, right? So maybe your list size is 300 people. Maybe your list size is 100,000 people. And so you're sending out email, and there is the potential that your sending domain may get blacklisted, right? So we never ever want to put our root domain into that situation. So your root domain is just this domain here, right? It's the root main domain. So we are going to set up a custom subdomain for your email marketing. And that means it's going to be an email address that sends all of your marketing emails out from your sales process account. So on the left-hand side of your menu here, we're going to go to email services. And we are going to set up your custom sending domain. Now, this is all, the reason we set this up is to ensure that you are set up for success so that all your marketing email is going to hit the inbox. It's to boost your email deliverability, right? This is the reason we're setting it up. If you use email marketing in your business, it takes a lot of time and energy to write those emails. And we want to make sure that they're ending up in the inbox and not, in spam, right? So doing this process here is going to make sure that your email marketing address is set up properly and will ensure the success of your email marketing. Okay. So we're going to click on create a dedicated domain, and it'll take you to this screen here. And we're going to click into this area up here. And remember, I said we never want to use our root domain. We always want to protect it by creating a subdomain. So the subdomain that I used, you can use whatever you want. It's just a word in front of your root domain. So for example, maybe my subdomain is going to be replies.tamaratest.com. Okay. Maybe yours is going to be mail.yourdomain.com. Whatever it is, you can choose to create that. So I want you to type that in to your domain name here, and we're going to click add and verify. Okay. So I'm going to click add and verify. And what this is going to do is, because again, I'm with Namecheap, so I have to set up my domain records manually. If you're with GoDaddy or Cloudflare, it will set them up automatically. So here I'm just going to double check my spelling. That looks good. I'm going to click continue. And what it's going to do is it's going to reach out and see where is my domain registered. It's going to come back and tell me you have to set these up manually, and here are the records that you need to create. Okay. So you'll notice here that we have 5 records that we have to create for our email marketing. The first type of record we have to create is a text record. And I am going to copy the host here. I'm going to copy this piece here. So I'm going to copy this just by clicking on those two squares. I'm going to go over to my DNS panel. I'm going to add a new record. And it is a text record that I'm creating this time. And in the host area, I'm going to paste in the information that I copied from sales process. Then I'm going to toggle back over to sales process and I'm going to copy the required value. So copy that, head back over and paste that in. And then I'm going to save the record. So it should look something like this. This looks like all gobbledygook in there. Don't worry about it. You don't have to understand what it means. We just have to set up the record. Next, we want to create another text record. So I'm going to copy this host name, going to choose the text record, paste in the host name, go back over to sales process and grab the value, copy that, and I'm going to paste that into the value here and save. Okay, so now I have two text records. The next record that I need to create is a CNAME record. So I'm going to copy the CNAME record, go back over to my DNS panel here, and choose CNAME. I'm going to paste that information into the host name, come back over to sales process, grab and copy this, take the value back over to my registrar and paste it in and save. So now I've got 3 of the records out of the 5. The last 2 records here are mail records. They're MX records. And everybody's domain registrar handles these a little bit different. Mine, I actually set them up in a different spot inside of Namecheap. You may set them up under the same area that you're working in right now. But we're going to first of all copy the host name. And I'll just show you what I mean by I set them up in a different area. Here I have to go down to Mail Settings in Namecheap. And I have to choose Custom MX. And then I'm going to paste my host name in there. I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to grab the value, copy that, go back over here, paste it, and the priority is going to be 10. Okay, and then I'm going to save the changes. Then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to grab the last MX record information, the host. I'll copy that, bring it over here, add a new record, paste that in, go back over here, copy this last value, come back over here, paste that in. Oops, I forgot my priority, and my priority is 20 for this one. And there I have my 2 MX records that I need to set up. Let me double check the chat for questions. Just to be sure, we have done that together already, Tamara. Yes, Mia, we did do that. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so now you have your records set up here. What we're going to do is we are going to click on Verify Records. And it's going to take you to this screen. And it's going to say verified, 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 verified. And this one it's saying not verified. That's okay. Maybe some of yours didn't come up as verified right away either. That's totally normal. The last thing is you'll notice though that we have an extra record here that they want us to create. So we're going to do this one a little bit differently. We're going to actually drag our mouse and we're going to copy this. So this is the host name here. We're going to copy that. We're going to go over to our DNS panel again. And it is a text record that we have to create. So we're going to put that text record in. We're going to paste in the host name. We're going to come back over here to sales process. We're going to paste or copy this piece here. Copy that. We're going to go back over here and we're going to paste the value in. And we're going to add that record. We're going to come back over to sales process. And like I said, these two here are saying not verified. You may have more that say not verified. That's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to click verify domain again after we have set up that final text record. And then it may switch you to this screen where it's showing, it may show green here or it may show the color red. Mine is showing yellow. So what that tells me is it's almost connected. So sometimes it takes a little while for records to propagate. So I'm just going to click on verify now again. So I'll click on verify now. And it's still having some trouble with this one here. That's okay. Click verify domain again. And it's saying it's still not verified. So I'm going to click back up here in the right-hand corner. And now it's saying it's red. So it's saying it's definitely not verified. So I'm going to click again, verify now. Now I'm getting all green here. If you still are having issues where it's coming up where it's red or yellow, you want to click again, verify domain. And you're just going to keep doing that until you get a green, all good SSL issued, which means that you have your security certificate issued. Okay. So now your custom email marketing domain is set up. The next thing we want to do is we want to set our email headers. So we're going to go and click on the three dots right here. And we're going to choose set headers. This screen will pop up. And right here, you're going to decide, what do people see when your message hits their inbox? Is it your business name? Is it your name? Whatever your name, whatever name you want it to be, but this is what they will see when your email hits their inbox. So I'm just going to put in Tamara with there. So that's going to be what they see when my message hits their inbox. And then I'm going to create a email address using my custom domain. So you can use the word hello. You can use the word support. You can use your name. Whatever you want, it's going to be a word. So I'm going to use hello at replies.tamaratest.com. Okay? And this is your email address that all of your marketing emails will come from. All right? So I want you to set up your headers, and then I want you to copy this email address. Copy it. And then we're going to save this. So now you can see here we have dedicated headers set up for your email. It says Tamara with Tamara's Biz, email hello@replies.tamaratest.com. Now my dedicated email marketing domain is set up. The next thing I want to do with that copied email address is I want to go over here to my business profile. and I want to paste that email into my business email. Paste it there, and I want to update my information. Now, whenever I send email from my sales process account, it's going to come from my marketing email address that we just set up that has all the proper records for marketing that's going to help you with your email deliverability. Okay? Now, I want you to check one other thing, okay? Because when you first get your account, a lot of times people only end up with a business profile setting. I want you to go into My Staff, and I want you to be sure we're going to add, if you don't see anything here, what I want you to do is add yourself as a user, just your personal name. So I'm going to put in here my personal name. And I'm going to put in my personal or my business email address that I use here. Use the email address that you purchased your sales process account with, because that's what you use to log into your sales process account. So I want you to set that up. And then all you have to do is just click save. If you put your phone number in, if you put in your cell phone number, this is actually kind of nice to set up, because instead of the code having to be, because you have two-factor authentication with your sales process account, when you log in, there's always a code sent to you. And so it'll be sent to your email. But if you put in your cell phone number, you can have it texted to you if you would prefer. So put your phone number in there if that's something that makes it easier to log in for you. And then click next. And then this is just click on save down here and you're fine. Okay. So then what you want to see here is that I'm already set up in this agency, so it's not allowing me to set up another account here. But what you want to see here is your name and your email that you use to purchase sales process. Because when we change the email address in your business profile to your email marketing address, that would be the new email address you would have to log in with. And we don't want to use that for that. We want you to continue to use your personal profile information to log in. Okay? All right. So we have now brought in our domain, set up our email marketing. The next thing we want to do is I want to set you up for success by setting up an email template to go ahead and one that you can just reuse over and over and over again for cloning your email campaigns. Before we do that, let me just check the chat here. I think I misunderstood something. I was a 1+1 guest on Prompt Profit, and I understood this will be general technical support about what we have learned here. This is only for people who have access to sales process. Yes, so this is all about onboarding your sales process account. Normally, this is just a special session. So normally this is office hours where you can get technical support for your sales process account. But this is a special session for anyone who attended the event and needs to set up their sales process account. Okay. So Letitia, everybody has a you're on a shared IP address. So it's really important to make sure that when you are starting your email marketing inside your sales process account, that you are warming up your email address. So that means that you're batch sending your emails. That means that you're sending them, you're checking your deliverability, You're checking to make sure that, you know, your account, the accounts that you're sending to are valid accounts, all of that best practices sort of email stuff. So, please, Mia says, please say again, which email do I copy? I got lost how we created the email address for marketing. Okay. So there is a recording, Mia, of this. There's going to be a recording, and you can definitely come back and take a look at that recording as we move through the process here. So, all right. So we are going to go and go back here, and we're going to go to our marketing menu item inside of a sales process account. And you'll see up here at the top, here's where you'll find your social planner. Okay, and this is where you can connect all your social accounts, but we're going to focus on the email area here. So inside of emails, you're going to see this screen pop up, and we're going to go to templates. And we are going to actually create a blank email template for you to be able to send email campaigns. Okay, so we're going to click on New, and we're going to choose Blank Template. And we're going to come here to the Design Editor. We're going to choose this one. And that's going to take us into the Email Builder. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to title this either your name or your business name, and you can say Blank Email Template. Okay? So what this is going to do is this is going to set up an email template that you can clone over and over and over again. And you only have to set this up one time, and it's going to have all your information that you need for sending compliant emails. Now, compliance is a big deal. So we are a global community, so I want to first encourage you to go and understand what are your email marketing rules and regulations in your area. What are you required to have on any marketing emails that you send out to people? I am located in Canada, and so I know that there are certain things that I have to have on every email message that leaves my sales process account that I send out to my email list. What we're going to start with is the footer of your email. I'm going to show you here over in the email builder. You have all of these elements. This is a drag and drop email builder. It's very easy to use. We're going to grab an email footer and we're going to pull it over, and we're just going to set it up right here. We're going to put it right in the middle here. Okay. And now you're going to see that it comes with all of this information inside of it. And you'll see these little squiggly brackets around them. Those are called custom values. They are dynamic fields that pull information either from the system or from your business profile. So that's why it was important for us to set up our business profile, because now it's going to pull in our business name based on that. Okay. It's going to pull in our email address from our business profile. In Canada, I am also required to have my mailing address. So I have to put in here my mailing address. I can also use a custom value to pull that information in. So here where my cursor is, I've just did a hard return to put it there. I'm going to come up here and grab this little icon here. It's a custom values icon. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go down to account, and I'm going to choose address line 1. And you'll notice that it inputs another squiggly line little dynamic custom value here that pulls in my business address into my email footer. And I'm just going to put another space there. And I am also required to have a way for somebody to remove themselves from my email list. These are all the requirements that I'm supposed to have here in Canada. Now, again, we're a global community, so I want to encourage you, find out what are your email marketing regulations in your area. Find out what do you need to have on every single one of your email that you send out for marketing, okay? The next thing that you want to add to your email template is you want to come over here and click on the plus button. And we're going to want to set up our social links so that whenever we send out an email template, we can drag over and send, it will have our social links on our email template so people can follow us in the other places that we provide content, okay? So once you drag this over, you'll notice on the side here, you'll get your social items. You can keep whichever ones you want. Maybe you don't have an X account, so you can delete that. Or you may want to connect your Facebook. So you click on the little pencil, and then here you can put in the link to your Facebook account. Okay. Then you can go back. You can choose to link your Pinterest or your Instagram. You can also add channels where people can follow you. So you can choose, maybe you have a YouTube channel that you want to add. So you would put in YouTube here. Whoops. And put in your YouTube link here. Okay. You can also style the social icons just by clicking around and changing the color of the way you want them to appear. But once you have all of these links set up and saved the way you want them to look, you're going to save your template. And then here, in here is where and that's where that goes, right? Now, this is really huge. And so normally you're just going to have a regular paragraph. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to change this to paragraph. Also, I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to go and grab the custom value for if I want the person's name to be added to the email, because a lot of times we use the customer's name at the beginning of the email, right? So we're going to click on the custom values again. We're going to grab the contact information and we're going to say first name. And so then you'll see that there is another one of those little squiggly lines here and it says contact first name. Okay. And then all you have to do is you can, the way I do it is I write my emails in a Google Doc. I just copy and paste that information from my Google Doc and slap it in here. And then I have my email message ready to go. Okay. So now you have a template that is set up. It's got all of your links. Everything is ready to go. You can then come back out of here and we'll find that template that we just created. And the next time I want to create a template, I'm just going to come over here and click on the three dots and I'm going to clone the template so that I don't ever have to set up the footer again, set up all the social links, right? Like it's already ready to go. So that way we're good. All right. Any questions about the email template that we just built? Let me check the chat. I don't see any questions. All right. The next area that we're going to move over to is setting up our payment processor. This is going to allow you to take payments inside of your sales process account. This is how you're going to be able to use your sales funnels to sell things, use your website to sell things. You can create an e-commerce store inside your sales process account to sell things, right? And this is where you're going to take payment. So we are going to set up the two most popular payment processors today. Know that you have other options. As a global community, I realize that maybe Stripe isn't accepted in your area, or maybe PayPal isn't accepted in your area. Those are the two that we're going to set up today. But know that you do have other options if a different payment processor is more popular in your area. And I'll show you how to look for that, and you can walk through setting that up as well. They are usually pretty easy. It's just a matter of walking through the wizard kind of as you're using it inside of the software. Okay, so inside your sales process account, you're going to see payments here on the left-hand side. We're going to click on payments. And you're going to notice at the top, this is all to do with payments. So you have your invoices and estimates, documents and contracts, orders, subscriptions, payment links, transactions, products, coupons, your settings, and your integrations. And the integrations is where we want to go today to set up your payment processors. And here you're going to see your top two payment processors are Stripe and PayPal. Those are the two we're going to set up here. You can see that there are other payment processors provided as well, and you can set those up. You can also search for your payment processor that you may use in your area that's more popular. If you don't see it here, don't fret, because as long as the payment processor has API capabilities, which normally all of them do, you can contact our customer support and they can help you set that up. If you don't find it here, as long as you have access to the API set up from that payment processor, it can be connected to sales process. So today we're going to set up Stripe and PayPal. That's what we're going to start with. And you're going to be so amazed at how easy this is. PayPal is a little bit more complicated than Stripe, but we're going to start with Stripe first, and we're going to click on Connect. And then it takes you to this screen, and we're going to go Connect with Stripe. And all I'm going to do is put in my email address and log into my Stripe account. And it's going to send me a verification code that it always does. And I'm going to choose here. It'll say, select the account you'd like to connect to Lead Connector. Now, Lead Connector is a software that sales processes uses to connect different softwares. Okay, so just know that this is correct. It doesn't say sales process, it says Lead Connector, but that is correct. And we're going to click Connect. And just like that, my Stripe is set up. I have my live mode is enabled, and also test mode is enabled. Okay. And right away, it is set as my default payment processor. Okay. And you can change which one is your default after you have your other payment processor set up. Now, we are going to see, you can see now here that it says manage instead of connect. Now we're going to set up PayPal. It's a little bit more complicated than Stripe because we have to set up some apps inside of the PayPal store. So let's walk through setting up PayPal, and you can let me know if you have any questions. Let me just double check. Oh, I see a question here. Mia just has to go. Yeah. All right. And PayPal is, we're going to click on connect. And you're going to see here that it automatically fills information in. We're just going to make sure we delete that out of there. That's just my browser. Yours may not do that, but mine does. So I'm just going to delete that out of there. And what I want to do is I want to open up a browser window for PayPal. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put in PayPal, and it's going to take me to log into my PayPal. And I'll get a code. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to close that. I'm going to go into the developer section of PayPal. Okay. And in here is where we're going to go to apps and credentials. And we want to set up an API credential for sales process. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to close this window here and I'm going to go to create app. And I'm going to give it a name. I've done this a few times in here. So I'm going to put this as sales process 1, and I will put this as the Sandbox app. Sandbox refers to the testing app that we're setting up. So this is for us to run test payments through. So we're going to click create app. The reason I put the 1 in there is because I've done this before, so I already have one in there called sales process. But what it does is it takes you to this screen, and it's going to give me the client ID that I need. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come back to sales process, and I'm going to put in my Sandbox client ID, paste that in there. Then I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to grab my secret key. I'm going to copy that, come back over to sales process and put that in there and click save. Now it's saying that it didn't authenticate. Let's just try that again. Oh, it didn't like that one. Let's see. Oh, you know why? I think it made a, let's go back here. That should work. Let me see. Did I get them mixed up? Was that a Sandbox one? No, that was a Sandbox one. Okay, I'm going to create another one. Oh, I'm sorry, that was live. That was a live one. That's why it's not working. So I have to put this information, copy this information again. Actually, I'll just put this here, and then I'll put this here. And I'll take this information out. Okay. So it may not be letting me do it because I've done it a few times in here. You can see it may be not allowing me to do that. But once you do that, that was the live version. Then we want to create the Sandbox version. So I want to create a API create an app with the Sandbox version. So I'm going to create that. And I want to call it live. And I'll just put a 2 there. And it is the merchant that we want to allow. This is the merchant that we want to set up. We're going to click Create App. And it's going to give us information. Let's see if this will work for over here. Okay, so that one worked. There we go. Okay, so now I can go back and you get how you can connect the so I'll try this one again here, the live, or sorry, the sandbox here. This one was actually live. We'll try that. There we go. And once you have those two set up, that will allow you to run test payments and also live payments. Okay. So again, you have lots of options here with your payment processors. If you don't see your payment processor here, you can search for more. Definitely search for more payment processors up here. I know like we have people who use Razor Pay in India. So you can definitely look for the payment processor that is popular in your area. Okay. So that's how you set up your payment integrations. And now it's just a matter of setting up your products, right? What are the products that you want to be paid for? So you would go in and you would set those up. All right. The next part of the onboarding is getting the different softwares that are important to your business integrated with sales process to make things a little bit easier. Okay. So again, we're going to go down here to settings and we're going to look for the integrations menu here. And here you're going to see all of the different softwares that you can integrate with sales process. Okay. Now, if you plan to use the appointment scheduling calendars, you're also going to want to connect like your Google Calendar so that it can look for conflicts, or your Apple Calendar or your Outlook Calendar, right? So you're going to want to integrate those. I know that during the event, Peng Joon talked about the feature inside of sales process that is the conversations to conversions, where you can create social content in Facebook and Instagram, have people comment on that content, and have automation set up to respond, send them information, use that as a lead gen inside of your account. And this is where you would connect your Facebook and your Instagram. So you would just connect them here. It's just going to walk you through doing that. I have my Facebook and Instagram connected in another account, so I can't pull it in here, but you can do that here. Just walk through the process of doing that. You can connect Shopify. You can connect QuickBooks, Wave, Clio, which is, I believe, used by lawyers. This is your LinkedIn account that you can connect. You can connect Slack if that's something that you use. TikTok, Printful, WhatsApp, WooCommerce, Shippo. So there's lots of integrations here that can help you automate some things in your life inside of your sales process account. So be sure that you are doing that. When you connect your Facebook and your Instagram, it may ask you to start setting up the form fields for mapping. You don't need to do that unless you're running ads for lead gen. So just know that you can skip over that piece if you're trying to connect your Facebook. Okay. So here's where you can set up all your integrations for what you need to connect with sales process. And now we're going to go get to the fun stuff of going over what we call a snapshot, also known as templates for you guys to use in your accounts, that are the tried and true proven methods that Peng Joon has used inside of his business. So he is sharing all of his funnels, his email templates, and these are not just email templates that he hasn't used. These are actual email messages that he uses, that he's used in his past sales that he's sharing with you. These are actual sales funnels that he's used to sell his products that he's sharing with you. So I want to show you where you can find all of that information. And we have so many pre-built automations inside of your account as well that I want to share with you. So let's go back to the main menu here. And the first place we're going to go is we're going to take a look at the funnels that have been shared with you inside of your account. So here we're going to go to Sites. And you're going to notice that you have 3 folders here. This first folder is something you can just disregard. This is, it was a compliance template that we used to have that is no longer required for SMS texting, but it's no longer required. This here, you'll notice it's called the Q4 Holiday Plug and Play template. So if you want to optimize your Q4 that's coming up, you're going to find inside here any kind of sales funnel for any kind of upcoming sale in Q4 that you could possibly want. So in here, he has a 12 days of Christmas promo. He has a 50 days off or 50% off Cyber Monday deal, Black Friday waitlist, countdown to New Year's, Halloween 50% deal, and a Thanksgiving giveaway. So these are all sales funnels that he has used in the past, that he has given to you. And what you can do is you'll notice here it says duplicate before editing. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and clone the funnel before you make it your own. But be sure that you do that. But let's take a look at one of these, okay? So this is the 12 Days of Christmas promo. We're going to open it up, and you're going to see that this is a funnel, and it's got 3 pages here. It has a version 1 page opt-in, a version 2 page opt-in, and then the confirmation page. So let's just take a look. This is what the funnel looks like. And it's pre-built for you. And you have the opportunity now to go in here and make it your own. So inside of the funnel builder, you can edit the funnel and you can change the colors. You can change the images. You can change what the text says and make it your own. But you're not starting from scratch. You are starting from a template that Peng Joon has already used, tried and true, and he has obviously done very well with, right? So he has given you all of his sales funnels templates that you can go in and make your own. So that was the Q4 holiday one. And then he also gave you an entire folder full of his top sales process templates. Okay. So let's go into this one and you'll see, oh my goodness, like you have a challenge funnel. You have a breakthrough funnel. You have a couple challenge funnels, actually. You have a free plus shipping funnel. So that would be like a book funnel, right? High ticket application funnel, a lead magnet funnel. This is an opt-in to a webinar funnel, a virtual event funnel, 2 of them actually, and then a webinar sales funnel. So let's go into the high ticket application funnel. And you'll see here, all the pages are built out for you. Let's take a look at it in the builder. You'll notice that these are all, it's got all of the copy that Peng Joon uses in his sales funnel. And all you have to do is go in and make it your own, right? Change out the words, change out the pictures, and make it your own. So you get all of these templates that will help you get started faster. And then the thing that also goes with them is you also get all of the emails that Peng Joon has written that go with the funnels. So you know when somebody purchases, you have to send them an email. Well, he's already written that for you. If you go into your marketing tab, you go into your emails, you're going to see in templates, all of the funnels here, they match. The name matches the sales funnel that they go with. And if you go inside, you're going to see all the emails that have been written. And this is not just filler text. This is the actual email that Peng Joon wrote to his audience. And of course, it's got information here in brackets that you can come in here and just change your topic name. Insert your topic name here. Okay? So you're walking away with some really amazing gold here with all of these email templates that you get. And then to put the cherry on top of all of that is that each sales funnel that you get not only comes with all the sales copy and the funnel completely built out for you, plus all of the email messages that go with them. They also come with all of the automations, the workflows that are used to manage the funnel. So here inside of your automation tab, we'll take you to your workflow list. And you'll notice that the naming convention is the same. You just have to find the name of the sales funnel, and it will take you to all the workflows that you need to process that sales funnel. They're all pre-built for you, okay? All of it is pre-built. So you don't have to build anything. You just have to connect it to your funnel, connect it, and make sure that it's got the proper email in there. It's using the tag you want to use. It's updating the pipeline that you want to update. Otherwise, it's all built for you. Okay, so all of these templates come with your account. So you're already set up for success with all of this information here. It's just about replacing Peng Joon's offer with your offer inside there. Does anybody have any questions about the templates or any of the information that is provided with your sales process account? Let me check the chat. I see some chats coming in here. What do we got? Go to the main chat. Let me scroll up here. Do we automatically get an email with the link to the recording of this call? No, there is no email sent out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where you can find all of this information inside your sales process account here at the end. Yeah, no, you don't want to connect your Gmail account. Letitia, you don't want to connect your Gmail account You can just connect your Google Calendar, and you can also connect your Google My Business profile if you have that. Another question, can we set up several funnels for split testing? Yes. And if a prospect doesn't buy in the funnel, can we redirect him to the version B automatically in the next email? Yeah, you can grab the link from split test A or split test B and send an email to them with that link in there for sure. As a guest, one-on-one, do I have access to this tool? I never received any email. I'm not sure, Anna, as a guest, did you attend the event? Okay. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you for answering Anna's question. I wasn't sure on that. So, okay. Yeah, so you have access to the tool, but you're saying you never received an email. Okay. During the event, check your spam folder, check your promotions tab in your email, do a search for anything from sales process or from Peng June, and you should have received that. Okay. So I'm going to show you in here too, how do you get support with, you've got this big, huge, powerful account now. How do you get support with it? One of the things that we excel at here at Sales Process is the support that we provide. 5 days a week, we offer live office hours where you can come and talk to a real human, which is very rare in the day of AI. But you can come and talk to a real human about any issues that you're having in your account. So I want to point out inside of your Sales Process account, you have live office hours, okay? So here, if you click on live office hours, it's going to show you, it'll take you to this screen here. And you can sign up to receive you can register for the office hours, and then it will send you email reminders. Okay. Now, I do want to warn you that we are changing the topics here in the next little while. The topics are going to be changing, but we provide office hours every week, Monday, or every day, Monday through Friday. And you will find me on Mondays and Thursdays. I'm here twice a week. And then we have, I believe his name is David on Wednesdays, and then Hyun on Tuesdays and Fridays. So we are here to help you. During office hours, we're going to be doing a little bit of a training on one of the features inside of the software, and then we open it up to any questions that you guys have. So if you run into a tech issue, please come to office hours, join us. We are always happy to help and see you here and keep you moving forward. We don't want you to get stuck by tech. The next thing I want to point out is that join our community. Now, the sales process, if you click on join our community, it's going to take you to the Facebook group. And the Facebook group looks like this, Sales Process Official. Okay. And all kinds of information is shared inside of the Facebook group. Peng Jun's event information is shared in here. The Sales Process office hours calendar is shared in here. The office hours is live streamed into the Facebook group. So if you miss if you miss the office hours, you can come and check out the recording inside of the Facebook group. So you can see that there. Okay. Then we also have Sales Process University. Okay. Inside of your Sales Process account, you have Sales Process University. And here, you're going to want to come in here and enroll first. so that we can send you a link to the learning portal and information for your password. And you'll receive an email with that. And so then you're going to log into the Sales Process University, and inside you'll find all kinds of tutorials on how to do things. And there's a search function in there. So if you're trying to look for some information on how to do something, you can go to the university and look there as well. And then also, you will have a chat bubble here, down here. Not this one here, but this black one here, that you can come and get chat support 24/7. Okay. And these are real people behind the chat bubble that will answer your questions to the best of their ability in terms of what kind of issue you're having. Okay. So again, this is a software. Sometimes there's bugs, right? Sometimes there's tech glitches. And so we want to be sure that we're here helping you with anything that you run into. So those are the ways that you can get support inside of your sales process account. And you can always reach out by email to support@salesprocess.com if you have any questions as well. But know that there is actual real live human beings that you can come and talk to. I know that can be one of the biggest frustrations in this world of AI, is that you always end up talking to some AI bot that can send you in circles a lot of times. So do be sure to come and join our live office hours. We love seeing you guys here. We love to see your faces. And we want to be sure that we're helping you move forward. So we don't want anybody to continue to stay stuck with anything. Office hours, the recordings from office hours can also be found inside of Sales Process University. Once you get inside of the university, you can just search for office hours, and the calls are in date order with the latest recording at the top. So if you ever want to come and watch one of the office hours, that's where you can do that. And that brings us to the end of onboarding, but I want to be sure that everyone is feeling, yes, the support email is support@salesprocess.com. Anna. Letitia's has to go. All right. Yes, Andrew is in charge of making sure, Anna, that everyone gets everything they need from the event, but you can reach Andrew through the support email. So if you're still not seeing anything from the event, reach out to support through the email and they will get you set up for sure. Are there any other questions that I can answer for anybody? Support email again is support at, I'll put it in the chat here. There you go. Support@salesprocess.com. And you can send them an email regarding any issue that you're having. And they'll get you squared away. Does anybody have any other questions about the software or about getting access to support? What are the costs? That's a great question, Lindy. So sales process is, now I'm not sure, I don't know if there was an event special, but normally sales process is $97 a month. And then if you come into the sales process account and go to manage my billing, I'll just take you here and show you. We have a digital wallet set up inside of your sales process account that manages any extras that are add-ons. So inside of sales process, you do pay for sending email. This is the cost per email sent. That is in addition to the $97. Then this is extra costs for if you use LC stands for lead connector. That's what that stands for. That's the software that we use to support sales process. And this is the costs for any sort of phone setup or charges inside of your sales process account, for any kind of content AI that you want to use, and then the premium workflow triggers and actions. These are the costs for those. Okay. So those are the extras. Where should we begin after having done all the settings? Okay, that is a great question, Letitia. So when you come into a software like this that is so big and there is so many things you can do, the very first thing I want you to do is think about, how can I make money immediately? What is the first thing I need to do to make money? That's the question you need to ask yourself, because you cannot be a profitable business without bringing in income, right? So what do you need to build to make money? So there you go. Letitia says my funnel. So that is the very first thing that I would build then. Because you want money coming in, and then you can explore what you can build inside of your sales process account, right? It's most important to fund your business first. So that's what I always say, is to start with what's going to make you money the fastest. Does that mean throwing up a payment link inside a sales process to collect payment? Then that's what you build, right? If it's as simple as a payment link, that's where I would start. If you believe that if it's building your funnel and then promoting your offer, then that's what I would build first. But know that sales process has made it so easy with all of the templates and everything that we've provided. Everything, any kind of sale that you could possibly promote or want to promote, it basically already, there's a funnel probably built for it. You just have to put your information in. There's an automation that's built for you for it that, you just tweak it and connect it to your funnel. Can we do the social ads in sales process, or should we go on the socials? So you can connect your Facebook ads manager in here. There is an additional charge for that, and I don't recommend it. I mean, you can just use your Facebook ads manager. There's no sense paying to connect it and bring it into sales process, unless, that's really important to you to have. But otherwise, I would just do it all through either, your Facebook business manager or your Google ads. There's no need to pay extra to bring it into sales process. So, but yeah. Any other questions? I want to make sure you guys feel super comfortable. I know this is a powerful software. I know that it's a lot when you first start, but that is why sales process provides the support that they do, because we understand it's a powerful software and it's a lot. It's a lot to take on that first little bit, but that's why I say focus on what is going to make you money immediately. Yes, Anna says, I am overwhelmed. Very new to me. Completely normal, Anna. And that's why you don't think about all the things that you could do with sales process, because goodness, that would be way overwhelming. What is it that you want your business to do? What can you create really quickly to start bringing money in right away? And how can we help you do that? right? So is it, is it creating a link to collect payment from something that you're offering? Is it, is it setting up your email list? Is it sending email to your customers? What is it that's going to get you income coming in really quickly? That's what we want you to focus on. And that's why we try to make it as easy as possible. And it's okay. Everybody is starting with you, Anna, too. Everyone is starting on the same, in the same spot. So just know that we do this 5 days a week, helping you guys to keep moving. So we love to hear about your strategies that you're coming up with. We love to hear about your ideas. How can we make this come to life for you? That's what we want to hear. We're definitely here for that and to support you through that. So all right, guys. Well, this is the final onboarding sessions special for the events attendees. We are back to our regular scheduled Monday and Thursday office hours calls starting again next week. So we were in the middle of an AI series training. And so we're jumping back into that on Monday and Thursday for my sessions. Do check the Facebook group community to know what sessions are coming up. And you know what? You don't have to attend every single one, right? Just attend the ones that are relevant to you. Otherwise, it can be really overwhelming. If you're not interested in learning about AI right now, you can always come back to that later and attend those sessions when it's relevant for your business. All right, guys. Well, I believe that we will call this a wrap. Thank you so much for attending. If there's any questions, yeah, great. I'm so glad to see all the new faces. I hope to see you guys on Mondays and Thursdays so we can get to know you better and get to know your business better and how we can support you. I'm always excited to see the new people because they have so much excitement and so much motivation to go keep moving forward, right? So we want to keep that motivation up. Do not let tech stand in your way. That's why we're here. Don't get stuck with the tech. That's awesome. All right, you guys have an amazing rest of your week. Have a great weekend. I'm back here on Monday, so we'll see you then. And again, remember all the support avenues that you have. Use them to, use them and abuse them. That's what we're here for, right? So make sure that you know where you can reach out for support and get the support that you need. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.
Thank you, Tamara. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.